What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to Aftermath Garage YouTube channel, where you get some of the dumbest stuff in the world. Somebody's happy, even though it's dumb late at night. He has to be at work at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, you gotta be up at 3:30.
Yeah, see, here it is. It's 1:30 at night. He is
slave driving, man. Building the race car. You ain't got time for sleep.
No.
Well, race car, we're adding weight to it,
so what
we need rear weight to help it spin.
God, why do you always overthink so much?
I don't know.
Guys, for real, he is a happy person. No, it's not 1:30 at night, but he has got his subs. If you've seen the last Ruby Thursday, you've seen we put a Sync3 system in. We are still having a little quirky issues with it. No big deal. We'll do a follow-up video on it. So he is unboxing his 212s, Skar Audio 12s, already mounted in a ported box. Same exact setup I got. Same amp. I wish I would have bought that wiring kit. I should have ordered it.
Came with it, son.
Well, yeah, I got mine for changing some headlights. So, how much did you say this was? What, like 560, 570-ish?
Yeah.
The whole entire setup. So if you're looking for subs, amp, box, we're by no means sponsored by Skar. But Remy did start the trend. Remy put, I think he's got 112. One Skar Audio 12 in there. Me and him hooked it up. God, dude, you could have told me my hair looked bad. We've been working. But anyway, after Remy ran that, me and him installed that 12 in his 2012 Mustang. I decided then I had to have some. I just couldn't pull the trigger. So, but today we're going to try to do a quick step-by-step of where we're going to put everything. Power wire, ground wire. Of course, having a Sync3, you don't have jacks for the RCA, so you got to jumper using like a Lock Pro, the line output converter. This will attach to one speaker wire in the back. That'll give us a signal for the speaker. And then of course we'll have the remote wire also connected to this. And then after that, it ain't nothing but turning it on. So,
Dude, there's something else quirky that I figured out about the video.
what's that?
How you can go in there and change your bass, treble, and all that.
Yeah.
Click it down, shoots it right back to max.
Really? Huh. Yeah, so we still have some programming to do with that, which is no big deal. We'll get it all figured out because, unfortunately, trying to get into everything on for Sync has been a little testing with Ruby. So anyway, guys, I want y'all to see something. You know, the last video we were in the garage, of course. What is that? Rolling billboard once again, guys. EMPparts.com, right? Go to them now. EMPparts.com. You can have whatever you want put on your rear seat delete. That's for S550. Cliff has got one as well. But the reason why we're so late getting this done is because my deep freezer's outside. But we have completely redone the garage. Got all my signs hung up. Got my Ponies and the Smoky sign from this year. We just bought that here recently. Reason why we're out for 2 weeks was because of my birthday. And then I got these two. My daughter gave me this one for my birthday, Kristen. Love it to death. I bought that one at Pitt's.
Dropping injectors.
Chill. Alright guys, let's get into this. We're going to show you how to wire all this stuff up real quick. As quick as we can.
You got them brand new 1000cc injectors, baby.
1000cc injectors. Is that going with that triple turbo setup you bought?
Big single.
Dude, I thought you were going triple turbo.
No.
And the Vortec.
Oh, twin charge?
Well, that would be kind of like quad charged.
I don't know, maybe.
3 turbos, a supercharger.
Not me. Never know.
Alright, let's get into this. We're going to quit playing around. That's our problem. We play around too much and we don't get it done. Let's go. Alright guys, so Hunter's pulling fender liner. And the reason why we're going to pull this fender liner is there is a little nipple right behind, nipple. Why'd I say it that way? There's a little nipple behind here that we have to cut the end off. And it runs the power wire in through the firewall. So we're going to get this off. I don't know where I'm going to punch this one through. I'm going to have to look at Cliff. I forgot where I did it. But I did it right here through the strut tower. But of course with him having his oil catch can and stuff here, it may be a little different.
Hey, don't judge my oil catch can.
Corsa.
That's right, baby.
Corsa exhaust.
Yep. I would have had Corsa long tubes.
Dude. Okay. So, we're going to get this cover off. And he has got a clip in here that does not belong here.
Where?
Right there. Pop that up.
Oh, I think that's just where I ended up putting it. If you want me to be honest with you. Yeah, definitely where I just tossed it in at. Because I lost my other one.
Yeah, the little twisty ones. So we're going to come in here.
The exhaust caught it on fire.
Wow. So 2019 is a little bit different than 2020. Thank God I got my keys out here. I'm going to have to look and see how I did this too. So, but I do know where the ground wire goes, so that's a good thing. This is kind of confusing because that terminal's different. So.
Need these off.
No busy. I got it. You can take it off for a sec. So let me go right here and see what we're looking at. I'll be right back. Alright guys, here's a perfect example. See, I ran through here. He's got a lot of clutter on his car, and I don't understand why. Why it's so different between one ear to the other. And then I just kind of ran mine up and tucked it behind the battery box. So, we will do the same thing here. Alright, so guys, this is what... Whoa! There you are. Okay, this is what Hunter was doing. This is the reason why he was pulling his fender liner out. If you look right here where my thumb is, or my finger, my thumb. This is my thumb. My pointing finger. There's a little nipple right here. Well, it works if I even put it in camera view. So we're going to cut the end of that off, and that's going to open up to where we can go and pop this wire right into it. Now it's an open hole, and that's going to feed into the firewall of the car into the engine bay on the passenger side, and then we just start tucking from there and we run it all the way to the back. You ready?
Yeah, and then you go buy a fire extinguisher and keep it in the back seat. Well, you mount it somewhere in the car. I don't know, with this being my car, it'd probably be safe to go get a fire extinguisher.
So we're going to cut this in. Like, I get that the fuse panel was already set up with a different wire for the positive, so we're going to just poke this on through and get to moving, because I want to try to get this done as quick as possible. That way he's up and running. So we'll be right back with more wiring. Alright guys, only spot of wire showing all the way through until you get to the very back. Everything's tucked. The only reason, I forgot Hunter has power seats. I used to, but because I have the not the Corsa. Because I have aftermarket racing seats. The Corbos, there we go. I was able to disconnect it. So we're here. Now we got to get all this out so we can get up underneath here to get the ground wire.
That's right.
Alright guys, this is going to be a little hard to see. But inside the trunk, back behind this plate where that covers up your like trunk latch, there is a factory ground. That's where we're going to ground to. The only thing is this ground wire is really, really short. Good thing is Hunter has decided that he wants his subs facing toward him. God, you can barely see you, but it's okay. You want your subs facing toward you. I've got mine facing backwards. So that works beautifully. So only thing you do is just pull this little piece off. Like legit, it's super, super easy. 4 little screws.
Found
And
it on the diagram.
you go from there. Alright guys, so we've got this wired already. If you can see, let me pan you up a little bit. For the remote wire, we're going to go into the blue and white wire. This is your speaker wire, like the main wire harness for your speaker wire. I just use these little wire butts. Wire them in. So this is a switchable wire, so this will cut the amp off when you cut your ignition off every time. Once again, it makes for a great remote wire. We've got a ton of wire. We'll trim it down. This will get pushed up. The RF modulator, the input converter, whichever one you will call it. We ended up having to go with a different one because it was not the right one. But now we got to get this wired into the speakers. Even though it has a remote wire here, we're still going to make our pick a hot source on the car. We're going to wire up the speakers, wire up the RCAs, and then slide the box in. The box is right there. And I'll show you which 2 speaker wires. You can use 4, you can use 2. I'm only going to tie in, I'm going to do yours just like I did mine. I'm just going to use 2, like one speaker, instead of using 2. We're going to bridge the amp and bridge, so, because I mean, on our box we only have 1 speaker out input. So we'll bridge on the amp. That way we pull the most power we can, and then go from there. So we'll be back in just a second. Let me figure out these 2 wires, get them wired up real quick, and we'll show you. Alright guys, so we figured it out. White and green is positive. Brown and this yellow is going to be the negative for the left speaker. This is one we're just going to tie into this one. Like I said, we're just going to use one speaker. There's really no sense in using 2. So now I get the unfortunate event of trying to unwind this a little bit to where I can get these clips in. So we're going to play with this for a minute. We'll be right back with the clips in and the wires wired. And then of course we'll take the RF modulator and hook up the RCAs and 3M it up out of the way. That way we don't have to worry about it none. So let me fight with this for a minute. We'll be right back. Alright guys, I know it looks like crap, but unfortunately this is what you got to do to make this work. So our wires are connected. Now we're going to 3M this up once we put this back up. Hook our RCAs up to this, run them, run our remote. Actually we're going to drop the amp back here because I'm really curious about our negative cable. I'm kind of worried about it because it is shorter than what I expected, and we don't have any other ground but in the trunk. So I want to see how far back this box sits. This box right here, and if it sits back far enough to where I can get the negative in, we're good. Then we can do our positive, do our speakers. Actually, we got to do our speaker wires before we even put it in. We learned that online. So
Yep.
I'm gonna get this 3M'd up out of the way, back where it was. We just unclipped it, if you can tell, out from underneath the deck lid. Get it all pushed back up.
Golly, man, we've got a show going on.
Yeah, we do. There's a little bit of a rat's nest, but you know what? It's okay because
It's okay because I'm gonna carry a fire extinguisher around with me.
well, Cliff has been like this now for what, 3 months, so
Yeah, but how many times have you drove him in 3 months? 3 times?
now I've driven more than that. I had the subs when we went to Telco Plains.
I don't know. He's a garage princess now.
Cliff
Garage king.
Cliff is a garage king. Especially after I hit the garage door. I don't have the money right now to fix them now. You guys out there want to sponsor us? I need a GT500 hood, Cervini hood, RTR grill, the lights, upper and lower. I need a new front bumper, and I need paint. Whole car, front and back, and it's too tall. You gonna help? Wait till you get the bill from this, Mr. Fire Extinguisher.
Yeah, I know. Sentenced to a month in the dungeon.
Damn right. I don't know what these kids, man, I swear to God, these days, I am going to say this, I do appreciate him letting me joke with him, because he jokes with me all the time, so, brothers for life, even though he's 21. Alright guys, this is what we've came up with. We're going to mount this up here, and that one clip does not, neither one of those clips want to go back in. I just noticed that other one up there. So, now it's time to, we're going to wire the speakers real quick because I think they're on the driver's side. We're going to push this box in, wire the amp, test it, make sure we're getting power and ground, and then
we're gonna mount the fire extinguisher right here in the corner. Or no, I think I'm gonna mount it on the rear seat delete, just so it's easy access. You know what I mean?
I love how you have no faith in me.
No, I got faith in you. Your car ain't burnt to the ground yet.
No, and it's not going to burn to the ground because I've done this a lot of times. Once.
Well, no, actually, technically twice, because you wired rooms.
Oh, I did. Yeah, God, and there is video proof of that. And then, of course, I did put speakers in KB's car. Oh, I guess I'm lying. No, I've done this quite a bit. This is not my first rodeo, especially on the factory radio. I kept my factory radio on the Focus at first. What are you doing? We gotta connect the battery. God, duh. So, we're gonna keep pushing through. Get the speaker wires stripped and get them ready. Get them cut down to size. We got them out the amp and all that good stuff. We'll show you what it looks like when it's all said and done. That way, you know. We'll be right back. So what do you think?
Phenomenal.
So we did figure out we got some issues with Sync. The Sync3, we're gonna have to get back into body control module. Get it switched over to where the Sync3 will work, because we can sit here and adjust whatever we want, and then boom, it goes right back. We want to be able to turn this bass out so I can turn the amp up, and so we'll get all this fixed probably next week or so. We'll figure it out, get it done, and then we'll go from there. But amps wired, subs are wired. It's not the way I wanted it, because no matter how we did this, either we're going to be short on power or short on ground. ADD.
Yeah,
Taking pictures. TikTok.
obviously, buddy.
Ruby 5. Oh. Go check them out. And then 2 Will and J for me. So that's gonna wrap up another video. I guess we can show you. I'm not done routing wires yet. Like, it's 10:30. He's got work in the morning. I've got work in the morning.
Yeah, but what time do you gotta be up? Exactly. That's what I thought. My time is coming up to 5 hours if I was asleep right now.
That happens. That's why you make the big bucks. Which I'm gonna be making more than you pretty soon.
It'll be all right.
And I still get to go in later. But I guess we can show them real quick. We can show them the truck. I mean, it's not done. I'm gonna do some zip tying, and RCA cables are laying on top of the box, and the power wires ran over the box because there's.
I want to tidy up the engine there.
Oh yeah, go for it. So I'll show you real quick. If we just set the truck down, Spotify was actually hitting harder than YouTube was, but yeah, copyright bullcrap. So I've just got to tidy this up, but this power wire we couldn't get to run any other way but right there. It just fell short. Everything else is fitting pretty good. He's got to put his rear seat delete back in, and then like I said, I think I'm gonna zip tie this. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this. This is just a big mess. I don't even know where I can zip tie it. Maybe right there. I see a hole. So, needless to say, we've got that done. We are pretty much a wrap here. I'm gonna fix this real quick. Guys, once again, we appreciate you guys more than you will ever know. Thank you for following.
Walking billboard.
Yeah, our walking billboard here. If you don't mind, like, subscribe, and turn your post notifications on. That way you know when we post a video. More like me, but. So, that being said, Hunter, hit them with your new saying.
Well, golly.
Golly. Stacy, be proud of you. Guys, we out of here. We're going to wrap this up. Get him going so I can get Cliff and Ultimate pulled back in. As always, you know we love you. Guys, stay positive. Keep rocking. Dream big. I don't say it for nothing. Don't say it. I don't live it for nothing. Dream big. You can accomplish anything you want in your life. You just got to work hard and have the will to do it. Trust me, it's real. It's damn real. That being said, we love you. And remember, dream big. See. God, I make a lot of noise. See you guys.